You are now tuned into another episode of the Sillygirlspodcast. I'm your girl, Charsla.
I'm your girl, KeeKee.
And on this podcast, we dance in the rain. What's good, Silly Squad? It's your girl, the Sillygirlspodcast, and we're back again with another fresh and hot episode for you. So please go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and comment and say hi. Also, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time that we drop a video, as well as tap that subscribe button. Like y'all be tapping that ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, be like, bow, tap that subscribe button and join our family. Because y'all be, you know what I'm saying, tripping. Y'all be just coming to watch probably like 1 minute and y'all leave. No, motherfucker.
They acting like
you know what I'm saying?
They just be in the room silent. Don't say nothing.
See, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
No Diddy.
No Diddy. No Diddy.
No
you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join our family, okay? You know what I'm saying? Because it's good over here, you know? Also, it is an arrow that is right under this video. And that arrow means that you can tell somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. And because they family, I gotta tell them how to tell my family.
Tell them.
Share this motherfucker to a friend. Share it to everybody on your timeline, on your contact list, on their list where you know what I'm saying, they want that old thing back.
Oh, that list.
You know, share it to them. You know what I'm saying? Because you probably just go, even if you get this clip and just share it to them, you want that old thing back. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, you just gotta refresh. Yeah, you know, plant them seeds and just, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, share it to them. Now, it's also a description box. And in that description box, it has some links that actually take you over to a podcast platform, our TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and all that. You know, we ain't been posting on Facebook. We been tripping. Anyways, share it to all them.
Don't get no love.
Yeah, it's like, you know, sorry, that's not really even posted on it. You know? But anyways, share it to everybody and click on all of them, you know what I'm saying, and do all that. But y'all know it's my favorite time of every episode because I get the honor to introduce this bitch on the side of me that got her, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers talking about that pussy. What's up? What's up? Good pussy? What's up, good pussy?
Charsla.
I'm just saying, listen.
Shut up.
I'm going to tell y'all about it, but say, listen, hold on. This right here, say, she got niggas out here bragging on that thing. I said, ooh. I said, I ain't know who. Baby, she made me proud. She made me proud. I said, my nigga. And he was fine to y'all. Woo-hoo. I said, girl, had a bad one, okay? I said, okay. I was like, okay.
But yeah, do it.
Okay. I was like, okay. Yeah.
You so funny.
What up, good puss? How you doing?
Hi, Charsla.
How have you been doing?
Good.
Good. You haven't been giving up that thing, the good pussy way?
No, I've been bleeding, dog.
You been bleeding? Okay, then, yeah, what it was? Yeah.
I don't know. I think my vitamin D is super low. And, of course, I have PCOS, but for whatever reason, this cycle has been from hell. So, like, I've been cramping. I ain't really had no get up and about nothing. Because I think because of the cramping. And then because of my energy being low, but it's just still here and it just won't go. It's like a ex-boyfriend. Like, leave me alone. Why are you here? Bye-bye. Leave me alone. Because
they want some of that good pussy.
Girl, I don't even know if that thing good no more.
I'm just saying, you know.
Shut up.
That's what they say in these streets, you know what I'm saying? That's what they say in these streets.
Y'all know she exaggerates.
I'm not lying. Listen.
She exaggerates.
Now, y'all know I'm dramatic. However, I'm putting the sauce on it because the sauce is brought to me. Okay? I'm just giving it to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, whoop. I said, whoop. I said, oh, shit. I said, my nigga. You know, I'm just saying. You know, everybody needs them, you know, them whole stories. You know, back in the day. You ain't talking about just now, but I'm saying, you know, yeah.
That thing got some mouth on it.
I'm just saying, you know.
I'm just saying.
That's why we got a podcast. We got stories still. Okay.
So how have you been, cutie? You gonna tell everybody about your play?
Hey y'all, listen, your girl has been booked. Okay, now stop playing. I'm a paid actor, okay? Paid, okay?
Answer the clapping here.
Yeah. So you know, so I have did you know, like stage plays, moves in college and stuff, and you know what I'm saying, like little stuff like that, like. But however, I am going to be starring in a play. It's called Rags to Recipes, okay? I keep on to say Rags to Riches. But I'm going to play a lady named Lisa, and she is homeless, and I have a daughter.
Your mama?
I'm a mama. Yeah. So we start rehearsal this month or whatever.
Good.
But I have to remember my lines and all this other stuff. So baby, listen, y'all know how. You know, I'm just ready for the stage or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, so I had to do, I had to send a monologue. I had showed him my monologue. And so, hold on. Tell me the first thing that you thought, what you asked me.
What I say?
Did you ask me? Because I think you asked me the same thing that everybody else asked me.
What I say? Bitch, you know out of my mind, baby.
Okay. Because, so on my monologue, basically, I had
how you cry on the spot like that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. I had my vitamin D low, my brain. But no, I was like, how the fuck you cry on the spot like that? Like she just, and I was watching it, and I was like, she just started crying. I was like, oh, this girl is good. Like it was good. You just like she really tapped into. I don't know where she went to gather that emotion, but it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, on the monologue that I had sent, that I had basically I portrayed like a little girl that was getting, you know what I'm saying, molested by like a, you know what I'm saying, a neighbor or something. And the main thing, because when I had sent to my best friend and then my other friends, they had asked me the same thing. Everybody was like, have you ever been touched before?
Oh yes, I didn't ask. I know that you didn't.
And so they was like, hold on, like damn, hold on, you know what I'm saying, you did it. But I'm like, that's how I know that I did it good, because thank God, thank Lord, you know what I'm saying, the Lord above, I have never, you know what I'm saying, experienced that. But however, you know what I'm saying, for them to think that I had, because of what, you know what I'm saying, they saw me, you know what I'm saying, acting, that means that I did good. So I was happy to even get that question, because if they, you know what I'm saying, if somebody would never ask, I'm like, then that mean I didn't, you know what I'm saying, do it right. So I'm like, I was so happy that they said, because even the director asked me that. She was like, you know what I'm saying, have you, because you went there, you know what I'm saying? I was like, no. I was like, and then I said I wouldn't have a problem with saying it, but then I thought about it, I was like, I don't know if I would have a problem saying it, because I never experienced it, you know what I'm saying? I would think that I wouldn't have a problem, you know, getting it out, but because it never happened, I really can't say. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But so I'm like, but no, it never happened. So I'm just happy that I can be, you know what I'm saying, like acting and doing that. But however, this whole summer is, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to go on other auditions and do some other stuff, you know what I'm saying? So me and the dude y'all saw, Cali, cuz me and him pushing each other, you know what I'm saying, to like, you know, acting and stuff. Yeah. So basically that's the main goal of this summer, to like, you know what I'm saying, try to do
catch her in a Tubi.
Yeah, like for real.
I think the director be here a lot, because I was at Cheddar's maybe a month ago, and the waitress that took my order or whatever, she was saying that the guy who do the producer for the Tubi movie, whatever the movie is, he was in there like the week before, and like she was just talking to him, and he gave, you know, her a chance and was like, you know, come through. So I know if he is. Oh no,
it's two of them. I went to one of their auditions.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that's probably like 10 years ago or something. That was me and we had went to, you know, I don't know if I tell you when it was, when I went to audition, and I follow him. I already know exactly what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said I gotta get back on looking for, you know what I'm saying, when they post auditions, that I need to go. Yeah. Because I ain't been doing it, and I'm like, bitch.
Let me know in advance so I can go with you, and I'll sit in the car and wait or somewhere.
Yeah. I'm like, I need to go. Yeah. Because even if I don't get the part, bitch, I just like doing it. I love like doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You auditioning gives you, like, prepares you for other auditions, because you're getting that practice. And the more you get in front of people to show your talent, it kind of, you know, you're never really just nervous, but you know, a little nerves is good, you know what I'm saying? But it'll kind of makes you more comfortable, to where each time you get better, because you're like, okay, I did it for them, you know, like you move forward. But I'm proud of you, my G.
Thank you.
Very good. You want to drop a top first?
Yeah, let's jump to our first topic.
Okay. What's our first topic, Charsla?
So, today we're going to talk about talking about past lovers. Okay? So, you know, something has transpired or whatever. You know, I was giving y'all a hint a little bit earlier. You know what I'm saying? With this one right here, you know. But however, we're gonna talk about basically like just like if you starting to date someone, right? And you know, how much should you, you know, saying indulge about your past, and should you say names, or should you, you know what I'm saying, like really tell them everything about, you know what I'm saying, like your past lovers and things like that. And so even when, you know what I'm saying, what happened with, you know what I'm saying, with her and me, basically I was saying that if I started talking to a dude today, right, and you know we getting to know each other, yes, you know what I'm saying, you really want to, you know, understand who that person is, and I want him to understand me or whatever, but I don't want like him to ask questions about like how many people have you been with, who have you been with in Dallas, or who, you know what I'm saying, like I feel this lame. Like I'm not lying, like, you know what I'm saying, like real talk, like that's lame and shit. Like we are grown, you know, like I understand that, sir, if you are grown, if you over 30, I know that you have had some ex-lovers, okay? I know that you have freaked down a couple women, you know, more than a couple. You know what I'm saying? I know that you have had, you know what I'm saying, probably some crazy ones, some good ones, some whatever, you know what I'm saying? I probably know you was probably freakier with her than her, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I probably know that you, so I already know that in my mind. I do not care how many people that you've been with. I do not care, you know what I'm saying, their names. Only time it matters to me is if you know that you have messed with one of my friends. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Then tell me. If you know that you messed with one of my family members, then you can say a name. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me something like that, because I don't want you to, you know what I'm saying, hey, I used to fuck with KeeKee, and then now, you know what I'm saying, me and you together, and then I'm falling in love with you. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to fall in love with him if I know that he been with you. Exactly. You get what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, please let me know if you done mess with people that I know. You get what I'm saying? But if I don't know KeeKee, you ain't gotta tell me about no damn KeeKee. To be honest, that's not important, and it's none of my business. Yeah, it's none of my business at all. I'm trying to get to know you, because the KeeKee that, you know what I'm saying, that not this KeeKee, but the other KeeKee that you mess with, you probably was a bad lover to her. You probably was, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Like that is none of my business. Who you are today is somebody totally different. I want this version of you. I'm not the one that have to know this, and this, because I don't, you know what I'm saying. A lot of times we want to know so much stuff, and it fucks with our psyche. The more that you know, you know what I'm saying. So it's like that is none of my business. Like that was the past. Like I don't care. Like, well, how was she? Did she suck your dick, or did you know what I'm saying? Did you let her watch face like me, or what? Because now. Again, if you don't realize when you know certain things, it will, you know what I'm saying, you know, kind of like pop up, like a, you know, a snippet or something, like commercial. I don't want to think about that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want to know at all. But for me, I feel this lame for you to ask me about, you know what I'm saying, that, like, because to be honest, if you are the person that asks me, like, well, how many people you been with and what's their name, I'm already Xing you off. Yeah. You already not for me. Because, you know what I'm saying, like, because basically, you give me real insecure vibes. Yeah. And I don't need an insecure man. I want you to be a confident man. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to let you talk again. Or do you want me to tell what happened? You want me to tell what happened?
Whatever you want to do.
Or you can go ahead and say.
As far like the old me.
The old you, wow,
The old me probably would have been curious just off the simple fact that I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
So hold on, when you say curious, like what would you want to know?
The old me back in the day would have been like, who you to talk to? And I used because I was really inquisitive and just nosy. I wanted to know everything, you know, because I don't know if I don't know if back then I felt like I gotta one up this bitch that he had before me, you know, because if you ask questions and they put it in your head, you're like, okay, I'm trying to make sure thank you, make sure I'm not like the past, but the person who I am today, nah. Like when I meet somebody, unless, like you said, if it ain't somebody that you know, that you done seen me with, nah. If you don't, like the people that I make sure, if I'm serious with somebody, they know my main people, and my main people know them, because I'm like, bitch, you just fuck on him, you know, because, you know, we had our time when we fucking around, you know, some we know about, some we don't, because you just don't, if I'm just smoking and smashing, I ain't got to tell my girl I just fucked and smash you, because it's just a fuck thing, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't nothing serious, but in the event if I saw it and I'm like, yeah. And I know I don't want to be that girl. Not some like people like, well, he used to try to talk to me in the 5th grade. No, but if I know I done fucked him and you my homegirl, like, dog, you can do what you want to do with the information, but I did fuck him back when Cash Money was taking over the 99. I'm just saying, like, whenever, like, cause I fucked on him, you know what I'm saying, like, and I'm pretty sure I could fuck him again, cause here recently, you know, something like that. But I don't think now. I just don't want that in my space. I don't want his past or what he did before me in my head. I want to move forward and press on what me and him gonna do and how we gonna build. Just like who I fucked before you don't matter. Yeah, you ain't. Are you trying to get reviews so you can fuck him too or what? Like no, it ain't no need for you to know what I did with him, why I did with him. Like I told people, like when I do get in a relationship, I'm not like telling them what happened in my past relationship. Y'all know I told y'all he was abusive and he was a cheater. But when I meet a new man, what happened in your past relationship? Oh, it just didn't work out. We outgrew each other. You don't need to know the details of that. Because what people do is they find out the details and they try to work around it. So they really are that kind of person too, but they don't want you to see that because you done told them what you went through, so they know you know the signs. So now you don't show people your hand and your card. So for me, like nah, where I am now in life, I don't give a fuck were you married or you divorced. That's all. Okay. I don't even know nothing else. I don't give a fuck about Keisha, Isha, like Tiana, Robin. I don't give a fuck about none of them hoes. We all got past. And if you want me to start naming niggas, there was Brenda, Letitia, LaShawn. Like, we're not gonna go there. We'll be here all night. But and half of them I don't remember. I'm just being real. Like I don't remember.
You know.
Sometimes I see them like,
night.
Yeah. It happens.
You know what I
But
mean?
yeah, no, I don't think that's important for nobody. I think like shit like that, like who you dated and shit like that, unless you got a case or something. You like my old girlfriend, we had an argument, she called laws on me, I went to jail, so some shit pop up and they say you got a domestic violence case. I won't be like shocked by like, oh yeah, he told me about that. But if y'all dated, y'all fucked around, who ain't gonna date and fuck around for you? It's how you meet people. I don't care. I don't need to know that. Like no, I don't want to know. Now what?
Not the ears. Okay.
I want to hear.
Yeah. Hey, you want me to tell you what happened?
I don't care.
Okay, ma'am, thank you for giving me the green light. Okay, so now mind you, as I got a text message from my, you know what I'm saying, my friend, and so it said like call me ASAP, and so I'm like, damn, I said, what the fuck is going on?
I
you know
hate
what I'm saying?
Text that.
And so I said, oh shit, so you know what I'm saying? So mind you, I'm thinking somebody died or you know something like. So I'm like, hello, you know what I'm saying? And then she was like, but girl, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. She was like, girl, do you know a dude named, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I said, no. She said, what about this thing? I was like, He said, well, girl, she said, did he used to talk to KeeKee? And I said, oh shit, man, we got 10 minutes. I said, who? And she's like, KeeKee, she ever told you about him? And I said, I don't know him or whatever. And so she sent me a picture. I said, hold please, basically like let me go and you know what I'm saying, send this picture to KeeKee. So bitch, I sent the picture to KeeKee and I hear him call her and I'm like, you know what I'm saying, bitch, say, hey, you talked to me? And she was like, and I said, I just sent you the picture. And hold on, my nigga said, yeah, I smashed. I said, nah, nigga.
I know what I was. She was like, this is what she said because I was at work and I saw her calling and I was like, it gotta be something because she know I'm at work. And so I answered it and she was FaceTiming and she was like, did you get my text? I said, no. I said, she said, look at it. And so I looked, she told me, you talked to him? And I'm like, yeah, I fucked. She's like, we talked to him. And I was like, I'll tell you later. But yeah, it was an instance, a dude that I used to talk to is talking to her friend now. How our name came up in the conversation,
right?
I don't know, but he cool the motherfucker. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he cool.
What that mean? Like, he cool, you know? He cool. And so, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, so that's the reason why, you know what I'm saying, this topic is the topic because we talk about basically like pillow talking, bringing up names. So I said first, hold on, before we get into this, I was like, bitch, that nigga got that bragging on that pussy, bitch. I said, hold on. That thing is thing. I said, baby, that nigga said he had to tell somebody. He had to, because, you know what I'm saying, usually, you know what I'm saying, like, especially the people that you fuck with, you don't probably be wondering about it. I said, bitch, he had to let somebody know about this right here. This right here, bitch, he had to let people know. He fuck with Big Coach. He got him fucked up. Shit. Listen, he ain't playing no game. He like, yeah, I ain't gonna tell him about, you know, little Wolfie over there. But goddamn it, this right here, he let people know he fuck with Big Coach. Shit, the fuck? You gotta brag on my bitch. Shit, the fuck?
Yeah, we don't know how to come. That's how we took it out here.
Okay, that's how
you was bragging on her. Nah, but you did. No.
But even let me say this, even if he wasn't, like, we know he wasn't bragging to her about it. Yeah. However, the fact that he said your name, you know what I'm saying, is the fact that, like, some people, it's like a trophy, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, I had her, you know what I'm saying. I feel, cause okay, let's y'all and you put in y'all minds of a dude or a person that you fuck that you don't want nobody to know. You ain't never gonna say that nigga name. You ain't never gonna say that nigga name, right? Cause you are so embarrassed. You be like, cause I got, you know, in my head, I'm like, fuck. I said, ooh, I don't want nobody to know I fucked him. I ain't never bringing up his name ever, right? Mm-hmm. However, the ones that you know, like, oh, that was that nigga. That was that nigga. I don't give a fucking nobody know that I fuck with that nigga. Mm-hmm. Fuck the bragging. He wants somebody to know he fuck with this bitch. That's all I'm saying. Cause you ain't the one where he like, I ain't letting nobody know I fuck with KeeKee, bitch. He out here telling people he fuck with you. I'm just saying, so, you know.
Don't nobody make my head bigger than what the fuck it is.
Like, stop playing. Cause you know what I'm saying? He like, shit, that fine ass. Shit, somebody gonna know I fuck her. It's basically like, bitch, hold this list, cause it's like, yeah, you gonna know, you know what I'm saying, the type of woman I fuck with, cause I fuck with the, you know, top of the top. Yeah, I fuck with KeeKee.
My girl,
you feel what I'm saying?
She act like it and she proud because y'all know I'm very like, I don't do that type of shit. But for her to know that, cause I always, she know I done did some shit, but to hear somebody like,
I see, yeah. I told y'all this pussy good now, you know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I ain't never had them, but I'm just saying, I'm gonna keep on, you know what I'm saying, bragging on it, but I'm just saying, shit, the niggas, it's in the, you know, the proof is in it. These niggas out here, you know what I'm saying, the other nigga call it big coochie, that's why I call it big coochie. Got a big coochie. Then the other niggas say, you know what I'm saying, that the shit, you know what I'm saying, juicy or whatever, you know what I'm saying, I'm making up shit. You know what I'm saying, then the other nigga, he bragging on it. So I'm just saying, so shit, niggas out here, you know what I'm saying, like.
But now that's what we was talking about, pillow talking, like, when is it okay, is it ever okay
to bring especially
up
a
person that you just talk to, like, you weren't even really in a relationship with them, you should just talk to them or fucked around with them, or maybe people do that type of stuff because they want their mate to feel comfortable. But for me, I just feel like, and it may sound crazy, but to me, it's setting a stage for the relationship to have side eyes and to be like, because the moment, to me, it seems like the moment you bring somebody up, they pop up everywhere, or like you're running to them. So like now that she, not saying that she gonna be like that, but if she knows that he and I used to fuck around and just say me and you somewhere, because that's your friend, and we ain't they together, and they see me and I hug up or something like that, it's gonna be some issues because now you know I done fucked them, even though I don't want them like that no more. You know that it will want something, and you may, I don't know if I'm supposed to dab my nigga, or if I just dab much, she gonna be like, oh, you want to hug her because y'all fucking. I'm not saying that's her mind frame, but it just to me sets the stage for all type of extra shit. And to me personally, I'd rather not know. You know, I'd rather not know. Because again, I'm the type of person, you be like, I used to fuck with Trina, and then you done show me a picture of Trina, or I done seen a Trina, and then we out at the restaurant, and Trina pull up with her homegirl and shit. I'm gonna feel like Trina and her homegirls looking at me, and they might not even be looking at me, but it's because I know she fucking on my nigga, and all that shit, she do on my nigga. You know what I'm saying? The psycho bitch started coming out, but I just don't want that type of chatter on my playground of thoughts. Like,
so have you ever told a dude a name?
Fucked up indeed. Absolutely. Fucked up and told him some other shit that I shouldn't have said, and they get thrown up all the time. I'm like, you try to be open and honest. This the first I did. Damn.
I thought it was a safe place. God damn.
I thought it was a safe place. But now I can't do certain things because you think I'm gonna go back to revert to what I did at that time. So no, we both have. I'm like, dog, you don't just the G code. You don't tell them because. But when you, and this is because we're trying to be in our mind. We used to feel like, okay, I just want to put shit out there and make it clear and to make it like a clean slate. But it is a clean slate because they don't know what they do. What your girl don't know won't hurt her.
But see, and you know what? See, like, now mind you, because with my ex, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I was talking about. You know, when you said, fucked it up for us. We couldn't go hang out. With the guys.
With the guys?
With the guys.
With the guys, you know what I'm saying? But, and see, because, okay, my thing was that, so I ain't never saying no names, right? You know what I'm saying? So, I never wanted my, you know what I'm saying, my partner to be in a space, you know what I'm saying, with someone that, you know, I probably, and then what's so crazy?
Two of them.
Right, bitch. I was like,
shouting, "My name is Maya Angelou" ass type shit. Hi, welcome to the stage ass head ass. She ain't scared to do all that dramatics and impromptu shit on the, if that's what it's called, for the stage play. But this bitch, y'all, if y'all could have been a flower, sitting there like this whole her like. And I know she tried to keep her poker face on, but I know her eyes like they do some kind of shifting when some shit on her mind, and she was just like, and I looked at her and then one of them was at the bar, one was walking around the clubs, you know, and then this bitch go over there. I said, see, this hoe ain't playing. Why did you make your way over there and say hello to that man? You didn't try to do it smooth. I'm gonna get some paper towels for you. This is exactly what you did. She walked around the club and she tapped the one she fucked with before. Hey. Then walked up to the one she fucked with. And all I was doing was I watched it like this. And her boosting her like this. Like I should have said her brother.
Woo! That nigga was hot, wasn't he? He was hot.
Woo! He was hotter than a.
Woo! Shit.
He was hotter than a hole on the track.
That nigga was hot.
He was the whole time.
Oh shit.
Pissed off.
But see,
you all knew about one.
Right? If you knew about that
second one,
shit.
Jesus Christ, he would have said, "You a hoe."
Oh,
$10 bill.
Woo!
Nigga.
Boy,
but did you realize you did that? Tried to be slick with it, like you were trying to be hospitality.
But okay. Let me say this because I was recording him, and so I was going to rant. So I knew because he had already caught eyes on me, and so it was gonna feel awkward. You know what I'm saying? Like because I was over to buy him.
But at this time, you didn't have your phone in your hand
I
recording.
didn't.
No, ma'am. You just walked your ass over there. I told you exactly what you did.
And so I was like, well,
it's okay. You just had to let me know. I see you. Oh, okay. Anyway, you got anything to say about that? Y'all. Oh, I'm telling y'all. Slick C. That's your nickname, Slick. Hold on, let me change my phone, Slick. I'm for real. You nickname Slick. God just thought they gonna have paper towel, little napkin.
Oh.
That's all right. He showed hospitality. She was sitting over there next to her boo like that. She was like a damn shaking like a stripper up under that table.
Lord, I'm like, the fuck? Like, I was like, shit, this the last time I tell your ass something. Be open and honest with you.
He was.
I'm trying to let you know. But see, I think it was that, but it was the fact that he saw how the crowd was acting towards them, and he didn't know which one of them it was. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like
he should have known because that one that came over there and was